We believe that statutory regulation should be an absolute last resort. Statutory regulation would effectively mean state licensing of newspapers. We moved away from that in Britain in 1695. And on the table are very sensible proposals put forward by Lord Black to have a voluntary scheme whereby all newspapers would sign up to it, where it could proactively intervene, where it could levy substantial fines, and where its decisions would be binding. And we think if we can get the consensus on that, that is a much better way to proceed than introducing new laws.
But isn't the problem that any form of new system, new body, needs to be completely independent from the press, and without that it loses credibility?
Well, this can be independent of the press, this can be arm's length from the press. But look, we have, in the BBC we had problems with Newsnight and the Lord McAlpine thing. On ITV we had the problems with This Morning. Both of those bodies are covered by statutory regulation. The problem is not statutory regulation. The problem that has happened within the newspapers was illegality, things that were against the law. And we just think if we can get a voluntary code that they all agree to, that's a much better way of resolving this and restoring confidence.
But hasn't the industry been given chance after chance after chance to get this right themselves? The public doesn't have much faith left in them.
The public wants to see a system of retribution where newspapers get it wrong, but I think what the public also want to see is they want to see robust investigative journalism. Look at the MP's expenses scandal. That would never have come to light without a newspaper doggedly pursuing a story of wrongdoing in public life. And I think provided we can get a robust system that the public trusts, much more robust than the current system. Everyone agrees the current system doesn't work. The status quo is not an option. But let's try these things that are on the table. If they don't work, we can always return to the idea of statutory regulation.